Imagine a new influencer, no brand, no marketing, gathering followers on hillsides, not online. He says things that flip the world upside down. The powerful are weak, the forgotten are cherished, every rule is challenged. In today's world of instant judgment and cancel culture, would this person be celebrated or silenced? This was Jesus of Nazareth 2,000 years ago. His teachings were radical then, and even more so now. In an age of outrage, where we build walls and call out flaws, Jesus enters with a message that feels like an earthquake. He speaks of forgiveness, humility, and loving your enemies, ideas that don't fit our political boxes or social media feeds. Would Jesus be canceled today? His message would likely offend everyone left, right, and center. He doesn't offer easy answers, he offers a revolution of the heart. By looking at his words through our modern lens, we see our own society reflected back, divided, anxious, and in need of something deeper. Let's walk through these teachings and see how they land in our world. Jesus told a story. Why point out a speck in your friend's eye when you have a plank in your own? It's a comical image, but the point is sharp. Before you judge, look in the mirror. Today, we're experts at spotting others' mistakes, quick to screenshot and condemn. But Jesus flips the camera, turns scrutiny inward. What are your own blind spots, your unexamined habits? This isn't an excuse for injustice, it's a call for humility. When we start from humility, we move from condemnation to compassion. True change starts with the hard work of examining our own hearts. Imagine redirecting half the energy we spend judging others toward our own growth. It's not about letting people off the hook. It's about making sure our own house is in order. This is the foundation for a healthier, more just society. If self-reflection is the start, Jesus' next step is even harder. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Not tolerate, not ignore, love. In a divided world, this sounds impossible. It's not just about political opponents. It's about those who've hurt you deeply. Jesus asks us to desire their good, even when they wish us harm. History gives us examples. Mandela forgave his jailers. Dr. King grounded his movement in loving the enemy. Their actions weren't weak, they were acts of strength. Today this command would get Jesus canceled by all sides, too soft for some, too impractical for others. But he knew hate only breeds more hate. The only way to break the cycle is radical love. It's the hardest, most transformative teaching he gave. It calls us to rise above our instincts and choose a higher path. That's the revolution he offered. In a world obsessed with success and wealth, Jesus' teachings on money are unsettling. He warned, "It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for the rich to enter God's kingdom." Wealth, he said, can become an idol, promising security, but tightening its grip on our hearts. The more we accumulate, the harder it is to let go. Our culture celebrates accumulation. Jesus asks, what good is it to gain the world but lose your soul? He challenges us. Does money own us or do we own it? His call isn't to poverty, but to radical generosity and trust. Invest in a different currency: love, kindness, justice. In a consumer-driven world, this message is more necessary than ever. It asks us to redefine what it means to be truly rich. When we're wronged, our instinct is to hold on to hurt. Forgiveness feels like letting the other person win, but Jesus saw it differently. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. He told of a servant forgiven a huge debt who then refused to forgive a small one. The message: if you've received grace, extend it. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting or excusing, it's about freeing yourself from bitterness. Science now shows forgiveness lowers stress and improves health. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Forgiveness is cutting the cord that ties you to the past. It's one of the hardest things Jesus asks, but also the most liberating. It's the key to a future not defined by old wounds. Put it all together: self-reflection, loving enemies, warnings about wealth, limitless forgiveness, and you get a message that's deeply uncomfortable. Jesus' teachings aren't easy self-help tips. They demand courage and humility. He doesn't fit our categories, too gracious for some, too demanding for others. He challenges both the powerful and the oppressed. Imagine if we took these teachings seriously. Social media would be kinder, politics more compassionate, relationships freer from grudges. The discomfort is a sign of their power. They're meant to disrupt us. Jesus' words reveal our pride and fear, but also offer a way through. They're not irrelevant. They're urgently needed in a world aching for a better way. They're not a soft pillow, but a sharp sword that cuts to the heart. They offer a path to becoming more whole, loving, and truly human. Jesus talked about the kingdom of God, an upside-down kingdom where power and success are redefined. The last are first, the first are last, the way up is down. True leadership is serving, not ruling. Jesus spent time with outcasts, washed his disciples' feet, and taught that greatness is measured by service. Imagine a CEO or politician who led this way. Serving, not self-promoting. This vision is countercultural, but it's a more humane way to live. Power used to serve others builds and restores. Power for self destroys. Jesus wasn't just giving rules, he was inviting us into a new reality. In this kingdom, what matters isn't what you gain, but what you give. That's the kind of power that changes the world. We live in a divided, anxious world, connected yet lonely, informed yet starved for wisdom. We build walls over politics, race, and more. Into this, Jesus' teachings land with stunning relevance. Love your enemies, beware wealth's trap, forgive, look inward. These are practical antidotes to our cultural poisons. Grace isn't cheap, it cost Jesus everything, but it's offered freely. Your worth isn't based on perfection or winning arguments, you are loved in your mess. This message can heal divisions and build bridges. The world doesn't need another trend, it needs a revolution of the heart. Humility, compassion, radical love and grace. These are the tools to repair our world. These teachings aren't relics, they're a roadmap for the future. The need has never been greater and the invitation never more urgent. We've explored teachings that challenge every instinct and expectation. The goal isn't just to analyze them but to let them change us. Which idea resonated most? Self-reflection, loving enemies, generosity, forgiveness? Sit with that one idea. Let it sink in. Transformation is slow, one small, courageous choice at a time. Maybe it's not posting that angry comment, reaching out to someone, or letting go of a grudge. You don't have to change the world today. Just let these teachings start to change you. You're invited to join the upside-down kingdom where leading is serving and life is found in giving. The world needs people who live with this courage and grace. The invitation is yours. What will you do with it?